Hello everybody, Elias here from Play3r. I have a little quick guide here on how to set up and use open broadcast software. So I'm gonna try to make this as easy and fast as possible. Doing this is pretty easy. There's nothing really you have to worry about or think about, to be honest. It's kind of a no-brainer. But let's go ahead and do it. If you're new to stream, of course, it's gonna be harder. But this should fill up everything that you need to know about the streaming with this program. So I got a test scene here, but this is what it will look like. Pretty much, there won't be any sources at all here, or scenes. But the first thing you want to do is select, right click here in scenes and add a scene and call it whatever you want. When that's done, you're just gonna click the scene and then go to sources, and then you just have to right click here and click add the same way and add whatever you need. If you need to record your game, you select game capture. If you want to add your webcam, you select video capture. And if you just want to do what I'm doing now, recording your monitor, that means everything on your desktop, what you see, then you just use monitor capture. You can use window capture, for example, if you only want to have a specific window. For example, you maybe only want to show a part of your browser for playing a game, or if you want to have play around with Skype in the stream or something like that. Image, same thing there. You can add it. Click image, select the name, and then browse to wherever the file is that you want to add. And the list goes on. You can add text. You can make a slideshow. It's very self-explanatory. If you go into slideshows, you just add two pictures and you select the time between the images. Can stable fading and randomized and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to worry about here. Game capture, of course. If you have a game in the background while you're adding a game capture, you can just hit refresh, and if you show up in the list, and you select it, and then OK. So that's pretty much all there is to worry about in terms of sources and scenes. Let's go to this part here. So if you have this monitor scene here, you want to edit it, or have your game capture and it doesn't align perfectly to the screen, you can just click edit scene, then you just see a red, little tiny or small red circle around the screen, which means that you can now stretch it however you want so it fits the screen. If there's some sound in the background, don't worry about it, and I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go on. You don't have to worry about global sources or anything of this. The only thing you need to check, of course, is settings. Now in the settings, let's start from the top. Twitch has something, I don't know what to call it, but they have a recommendation or a requirement, and they need you need to use CBR and CBR padding. Color balance, I put it on 8. 8 is stable and good. You can have it higher to 10 if you want to. It doesn't really affect too much. Just a little bit more quality, but it's no big difference. So 8 is a good benchmark. Bitrate and buffer size depends on your internet speed. If you know that you have you know that you have really slow upload speed, then I suggest you put it on 800 on buffer size and bitrate, just like that. But if you know that you have pretty good internet, you can put it higher. I'm going from 1500 to 1700 because I have a pretty good internet, so I can handle that. I can probably go higher, but you really don't need to go higher. 2000 is a bit too much. But again, you will have to play around with this one to make it look best for you. If you put too high, it will start lagging. If you put it too low, your stream will look really corny when you turn left and right. When playing FPS, for example, like Call of Duty, the screen will be really corny-ish looking and pixelated if you have it too low bitrate and buffer size. So you will have to spend some time playing around with this. Codec for audio, you can either use MP3 or AAC, it doesn't matter. I use AAC because I think it's better. Bitrate, again, Twitch recommendation is 128 or 160, so do not use any of these. Then don't use 192 or higher. Stay on 128 or 160. So I use 160. It's because Twitch has something that they need. It's like you need to have a sort of settings. So let's go to broadcast settings. Here it will look like this when you're streaming. You of course select your streaming service. I use Twitch, so Twitch, just /TV. I don't know why it says US, but it's supposed to be Amsterdam for me. Stream key doesn't show right now for me, but stream key, if you want to find your stream key, you go to your dashboard in Twitch. So twitch.tv broadcast dashboard, and here's your username for your stream. Or you can just go to your Twitch site and click your Twitch account, then just go to dashboard. Then there's this tab that says stream key, and if that doesn't work, twitch.tv/broadcast will get you your stream key, and you put your stream key here, and you're all set to go. Now you can start streaming. So that's pretty much all you need to know about this tab. So let's go over to video. Now this is also very simple. You're gonna have it in custom, because you don't want the game to, if you click monitor, if you select your resolution. I play on 1080p screen, of course, but there's no point streaming in 1080 because there's not a lot of people out there that can actually watch 1080 streams, because it will be lagging a lot for them. I can watch 1080p, but it's still a little bit laggy for me sometimes. So I would recommend highly, and really highly, that you use 720p for streaming, even though it looks better to 1080p. So yeah, use 1280 x 720p on streaming. FPS depends on what kind of games you play. If I'm playing a game and it's really lagging for me, then I can put it down to 30 FPS. It still looks good on the stream, but I won't be lagging in game. That's most important. You don't want, whatever you do when you stream, is to never lag in game, because if you lag in game, it will really destroy the viewing, the appearance, or the fun of watching your stream. That's important to get viewers. So if I can play a game with 60 FPS, then I switch it up to 60, because it looks, of course, a lot better. But if I can't do that and I'm lagging, I just put it down to 30. It depends on what game I'm playing, so you gotta play around with this one as well to suit you the best. You can disable aero if you want to, but as it says, you're not gonna use monitor capture. You're gonna use gaming capture most of the time, or game capture. So you don't have to worry about this one. Audio, of course, select your microphone and your audio device that you're going to use. Make sure this is correct, otherwise you won't be any sound of your game sound in the stream. That's really annoying. Advanced, same thing here. X264 CPU presets, should be on very fast. Also Twitch recommendation, I believe, and keyframe interval has to be on 2 as well. So this is what you only have to worry about here. Leave it as it is. Just make sure that it's very fast, and keyframe interval is 2 seconds. That's about it. Microphone noise gate. You really don't have to use this much. It's nothing important really, unless you want to use push to talk or something like that. But if you're gonna use it, I suggest you put the close threshold at 47 and the open threshold at 39, or open threshold a little bit higher. It should be about 5 difference, something like that, between those two. Between close and open threshold should be 5, not minutes, 5 decibels. Sorry, 5 or 6. And that's done. You just have to add like I said, add a game, add the pictures you want, and start streaming. That's all there is to do. All you have to know about Open Broadcaster software. Now, if you want to have more in depth about this program, on what I think about it, and compared to Twitch, compared to XSplit or something like that, then let me know in the comments below. I will answer your questions. I know I'm streaming a lot, so I've been playing around with streaming and different streaming programs for I don't know how long. But if you want to stream and you're serious about streaming, I really suggest you download Open Broadcast software. It's by far the best one. It doesn't take anything on your computer. It's very fast, it's simple to use, and it's just completely wonderful. So that's pretty much all there is to know. But yeah, hit that like and that subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you next time, and thank you all for